no salgo vivo. Me culean y luego me matan.
¿Quieres que este sea un descule, hijo de puta? ¿Eso quieres?
La birlocha de su mujer me pegó.
Entonces aprenda a cerrar la boca, maraco, hijo de puta.
Pues sí, compa.
Mira, por aquí.
Esa chola es una rampla.
Está bien, deja.
¡Boludo! ¡Vos eres un boludo, huevón!
Usted le gritó que era
¡Esa
una
mujer
rampla!
te va a arruinar!
¡Te voy a dar, hijo de puta! ¡Te voy a dar!
No, huevón, porque puedo volver a la cana y de ahí no salgo vivo. Me culean y luego me matan.
¿Quieres que este sea un descule, hijo de puta? ¿Eso quieres?
La birlocha de su mujer me pegó.
Entonces
Pues sí,
aprenda a cerrar la
compa.
boca,
Esa
maraco, hijo
chola
de
es una
puta.
rampla.
Oye, ven, hermano, mira. Ya, no me interesa.
¡Boludo! ¡Vos eres un boludo, huevón!
Viva mi
¡Esa
patria
mujer te va a
bonita,
arruinar!
una gran
Porque
nación.
usted le gritó que era una rampla.
Por ella doy mi vida, también mi
¡Te
corazón.
voy a
No,
dar,
huevón.
hijo de puta! ¡Te
Porque
voy a
puedo
dar!
volver a la cana y de ahí no salgo vivo. Me culean y luego me matan. La birlocha de su mujer
¿Quieres que
me
este sea un
pegó.
descule, hijo de puta? ¿Eso quieres?
Pues sí, compa. Esa chola es una rampla.
Entonces aprenda a cerrar la boca, maraco, hijo de puta.
Mira,
Boludo.
por aquí.
Vos
Ven.
eres un boludo, huevón.
Está bien, deja.
Esa mujer te va a
Yo
arruinar.
quedaría con unos tacos de cochinita con cebollita, limón.
Porque usted le gritó
No,
que era una
huevón.
rampla.
Porque puedo volver a la cana.
Te
De ahí
voy
no
a
salgo
dar,
vivo.
hijo de puta,
Me
te voy a
culean
dar.
y luego me matan. La birlocha de su mujer me pegó. Pues sí, compa.
¿Quieres
Esa
que
chola
este
es
sea un
una
descule, hijo de
rampla.
puta? ¿Eso quieres? Entonces aprenda a cerrar la
Boludo.
boca, maraco,
Vos
hijo de
eres
puta.
un boludo, huevón.
Oye,
Esa
ven,
mujer te
hermano,
va a
mira.
arruinar.
Ya, no me interesa.
Hermano anda al pedo. Tiene
No,
mamás.
huevón. Porque puedo volver a la
Porque usted
cana.
le gritó que era
De ahí
una
no
rampla.
salgo vivo. Me culean y luego me
Te
matan.
voy a dar, hijo de puta, te voy a dar.
La birlocha de su mujer me pegó. Pues sí, compa. Esa chola es una rampla.
¿Quieres que este sea un descule, hijo de puta? ¿Eso quieres?
Boludo. Vos eres un boludo,
Entonces
huevón.
aprenda a cerrar la
Esa
boca,
mujer te
maraco,
va a
hijo de puta.
arruinar.
Oye, ven.
No, huevón. Porque puedo volver a la cana.
Gracias, amigos. That money we took from the cartel is... Se le hace. I heard Qatari used it to buy brand new equipment.
La birlocha de su mujer me
Porque usted le
pegó.
gritó que era una rampla.
Hola, compañero.
Sí, compa. Esa
Te
chola
voy
es
a
una
dar,
rampla.
hijo de puta, te voy a dar.
Boludo. Vos eres un boludo, huevón. Esa mujer te va a arruinar.
¿Quieres que este sea un descule, hijo de puta? ¿Eso quieres?
No,
Entonces
huevón.
aprenda a cerrar
I got it. I'll fly. Shit. Sueño's people are hitting the hacienda now. Let's move.
Copy, amigo. Sending you a fire team.
I got eyes on Nydia and the daughter. We need them both alive. I need you there.
I copy. Tangles are marked.
¡Escóndete, Valeria! Don't come any closer. ¡Cuídenla! ¡Valeria!
Nidia, get on that helicopter! Mama, no! You wanna kill me, pendejo? I'm right here. None of you assholes is gonna lay a hand on my daughter.
We don't want to hurt you or your daughter. We want Sueño. You help us, we can protect you.
Jódete, like I'm gonna trust you.
You don't really have a choice. Think you'll survive in the wild on your own? You know Sueño better than anyone. He won't stop till your head is lying at his feet. We are your only chance.
I'm not giving up El Sueño.
We'll see. Let's take your helicopter.
We're spread out too far. On the move.
I heard he's very tall.
You don't like El Jefe. I don't like him either.
Mija, stop talking. Close your mouth.
You don't like El Jefe because he tried to hurt you and your mama?
No, I don't like him because he has no hair.
No, there's nothing wrong with not having hair. Maybe he can't help it.
Stop talking to her. This is all a mistake. You people are gonna fuck me over the first chance you get.
I suspect it's up to you.
You're the cabrons who turned El Sueño against me in the first place. Our life was good before you came along.
Your life was on permanent fast forward and you know it. We didn't make Sueño send people to kill you. We saved you and your daughter.
Right. After you destroyed all of it. My life's work, everything I had.
Well, not everything. Coming up on the RP.
Oh, Carenya. Whatever happens, just remember that Mama loves you.
Okay, Mama.
Buen día, compa. I don't know why I made you here. I don't know why.
I'm not going to talk.
Good. I don't want you to. I want you to listen. I want to tell you a story. Long ago, there was a very beautiful princess named Nydia. And one day, Princess Nydia met a very powerful king named El Sueño. Nydia loved El Sueño. He was like the father she never had, and all Nydia ever wanted was to make him proud of her. Nydia was so afraid of letting down Sueño that she even sacrificed the love of her life. The father of her child. All so that Sueño would love her. But it wasn't enough. It was never enough.
You know nothing.
I know one thing. I know that once I sign this, you will be extradited to the United States and you will never, ever see that little girl again. She will go into the foster care system and in 5 years, she won't even remember who you are. You and I have both been there, Nydia. We both know what it's like. We both know the fucked up shit that goes on in those families. Do you really want Valeria to go through what you did? Who's it gonna be? Valeria or Sueño?
I want an S visa. Witness relocation for both of us. And I want full immunity. Trato.
Sweetheart, you get me Sueño, I will give you eternal life.
My trafficking network was dismantled. No more cocaine came in. No more money went out. The drugs that remained lay there wrapped in cellophane, rotting away, becoming worthless. My men wondered where their next payout was going to come from. I had spent years building these routes. Billions of dollars in manpower, transportation, relationships, all gone. Including the beauty queen. I gave Nidia Flores everything, and she paid me back by running like a coward, instead of dying like royalty. Now she would spend the rest of her life serving the Americans. She killed her child's father for nothing. Isn't it amazing? You remove a few buchones, and the machine falls to pieces.
La Plaga's getting ready to flee the country with his big brother. We can't let that happen. Take out La Plaga before he gets away.
Evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
Hola, camarada. I have some very important information for you, my friend.
What happened?
El Sueño. One of my men claims to have seen him.
We've been in Bolivia all this time, and this is the first that anyone who isn't cartel has seen El Sueño. Who's this man of yours?
You're right to be suspicious. The information isn't clear, but with all our recent success, we must have forced El Sueño to show his face. There are no buchones left to run things. This could be our chance, Nomad. We can force the cartel out of Bolivia.
Send us the location where you want to meet. We'll be there.
¿Todo bien, compañeros? Esa chola es una rampla.
Hey, compas, yo invito. Celebremos.
Boludo, vos eres un boludo, huevón.
Una rampla.
Esa mujer te va a arruinar.
Te voy a dar, hijo de puta, te voy a dar.
No, huevón.
Voy a celebrar.
Porque puedo volver a la cana.
Ask the rebels to send over a vehicle.
We got your helicopter.
La virlocha de su
Usted
mujer
le
me
gritó que
pegó.
una rampla.
Pues sí,
Hermano, anda
compa.
al pedo.
Te voy a dar, hijo de puta, te voy a dar.
Boludo, vos eres un boludo, huevón.
¿Quieres que este sea un desculo,
Esa
hijo de
mujer te va a
puta? ¿No
arruinar.
quieres? Entonces aprenda a cerrar la boca, maraco, hijo de puta.
No, huevón. Porque puedo volver a la cana.
Buen día,
Y ahí no salgo
compatriotas.
vivo. Me culean y luego me matan. La virlocha de su mujer me pegó.
Hola, compañero.
Estoy orgulloso de...
Let's go. I'll fly.
Good to go.
Here's his house. La Plaga's making a run for it. We kill him now so we don't have to kill him later. Move quickly, but don't rush. I called Pat Katari for some reinforcements. Ready? Fire, fire, fire! Mark, he's a little close to civilians.
Target down. Get to cover. Move. I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
Ugh, fuck, took you so long. Fuck is that? Weed smoke?
Smells more like crack rock. Say what you will about La Plaga. Dude knows how to throw a going away party.
Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir.
¿Qué fue eso, pues? Ya me picó el mosquito. Esta noche me toque cama, carajo.
Target eliminated.
Go.
Copy. Target's marked. Standing by for go order.
Shift position.
Trunk. Clear over here.
No tengo ni un boliviano, pues.
We got tangos. Danger close.
Move there.
Roger that.
Got eyes on La Plaga. Let's take him down.
Target's marked.
Ready?
Just
Open
say their
fire.
OT is escaping. Roger that. They're on alert.
Found a tunnel. I'm hearing engine noise.
Got nothing to shoot at.
Let's roll.
Go ahead, I'll meet you. Clear over here.
We're not letting this fucker escape. Hear me? Tunnel's running out. La Plaga's got nowhere left to run. We start taking fire, you put him down. First chance you get.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
I called for some rebels to back us up. Guys ready? Fire.
A copy. Tango's near the garage.
Man down. Just hold on to your shit. Man down.
Nomad. Things are moving fast on Santa Blanca's side of the board. El Muro and El Sueño are at war.
This because Sueño told Muro to kill his own brother?
After that, Muro paid Unidad to hit Sueño.
Guess that didn't go so well.
Not so much.
So now we let these assholes wipe each other out?
I wish. Unfortunately, Muro is one of our only shots at Sueño. They've been best friends since childhood. We need to know everything he knows.
Got it. So we grab El Muro before Unidad slips him out of Bolivia or Sueño kills him. La Plaga down. Repeat, the plague is dead.
It's only a matter of time before El Muro finds out his little brother's gone.
Hopefully we can deliver the news in person.
El Muro's turned on El Sueño, and now the cartel wants him dead. Get to him and bring him in before he disappears.
Video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
¡Arrímate aquí! Oye, ven! ¡Viva la revolución!
I'll pilot.
Got small arms fire. El Muro's Unidad buddies are trading shots with Santa Blanca.
Alright, we go in and we find El Muro.
Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
Oh, hold up.
Their lieutenant's running away.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataque y destruye al enemigo.
Keep moving.
Copy. Grenade, get to cover. They got cartel reinforcements.
I've got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here. Fire.
Firing.
Lieutenant's trying to escape.
It's gonna blow.
El Muro's on the move. Wait. That chopper's chock full of supplies the rebels could use. Let's get after it. Get ready. Fire.
Roger that.
Ninguna novedad hasta ahora. Mantengan la búsqueda. Los soldados enemigos tuvieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a sacar esta mata! ¡Vamos!
Fucking hell.
No hay ningún contacto en la última posición conocida del enemigo. Comenzando búsqueda ahora.
The lieutenant's escaping.
Come here, fuckface.
Back off, puto! Get your fucking hands off me! ¡Chingada madre!
¡Ayúdenme! ¡Ayuda! ¡Ayuda! ¡Ayúdenme!
Buckle up, people.
I'm in. Let's go.
If you gringos were smart, you stop right here. Put a bullet in my brain and go about your fucking business.
Maybe we just like your company, Muro. Ain't every day we meet a genuine Billy badass.
You got huevos, I give you that. Well, you pendejos are just a speed bump on my way to killing El Sueño.
Two men like you, being friends. Y'all had to know one day you were gonna try to kill each other.
Maybe. True amigos are a rare thing in this line of work.
but you can always count on blood.
A huevo. Between mi jefe y mi hermano, the choice will always be mi hermano. I'm gonna skin that pendejo Sueño and I'm gonna hang his fucking face on the wall. Or like a trophy, you know?
Yeah, I get the idea.
But you? I ain't gonna take no trophy when I kill you. You ain't worth it.
Searching this location for intel?
Found a rebel radio transmitter that's been cold for too long. Let's heat it up.
You know, there's a reason why the rebels don't keep these things running. Like all the bullets the cartel throws at them. Guess we'll have to throw some back. I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
This is it, El Muro. Welcome to the end of your illustrious career.
I like you, Yankees.
Hold up.
My cousin Ricardo is one of los desaparecidos. When that sick fuck El Pozolero tells us where Ricardo's body is, it will at least bring my abuela some peace.
Silencio. Marche.
Do you have anything interesting to say?
He's an angry guy, that's for sure.
No eres más que una puta.
I see what you mean. You want some vengeance against Sueño? I am the means and the way. You just have to start talking. Every word you say is a nail in his coffin.
This is why you keep me alive? Eres muy pendeja. Tu gente killed my brother. Shed my blood in this pinche fucking Bolivian wasteland. I don't even have his goddamn body. Now you expect me to help you take down my best friend? What fucking planet do you think you're on?
Helping us nab Sueño is protecting yourself.
Why would I do that to him? To myself? Ubícate, vieja. We are men out here in the wild. We don't play these pinches morritos games. I respect Sueño. And if I'm going to respect myself, I'm gonna put him down with my own bullet. De mi fusca, cabrona. And now, I got a bullet for you too, Karen Bowman.
My security forces were shattered. I was a king without an army. My generals were dead or captured. I had no defenses, no armor. What use was a gun without a loyal hand to hold it? I had lost the only man I ever considered a friend. And when I asked my partners in Mexico for more sicarios, they refused. I would try to recruit from the gangs in El Salvador and Honduras. One man's war zone is another man's talent pool. But it would take time to train them, to cultivate them. Time I would spend with a target on my back, waiting for someone else to come for the crown.
El Sueño wants to meet. Maybe he wants to negotiate, maybe he wants to kill you. Either way, watch your ass.
Nomad, the activity thinks it's got a 20 on Special Agent Sandoval's body. Word is Sueño's people may be holding it until they can destroy all evidence of him. I need him, you understand? I have to bring him home. I owe him that. These cartel fucks have a way of making bodies disappear. You need to find him before that happens.
Roger that, Bowman. We leave no man behind.
We have intel pointing to the possible location of Agent Sandoval's remains. Search the area, and if you find his body, mark it for retrieval. Let's do what we can to bring Sandoval home.
Drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up. Damn. Haven't seen anything like this since I was in the sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. The rebels must be giving Sand and Block a hell.
Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger.
Fire, fire, fire! This is our AO. Ain't the first time we've had to recover the dead. You know what to look for.
Shit, they spotted us.
I called the rebels for reinforcements. Go.
Man down. Yo, man down. Man down over here. Thank you. Hang in there, I'm coming to you. Plan open.
Son of a bitch.
Got something in there. Checking it out. Frag out. Ready? Fire, fire, fire. Unless Sandoval had Selena tattooed on his neck, this ain't him.
Tango's fucking down.
Put a call to the rebels for
Supply truck's getting away. Man down, yo, man down. Man down over here.
I need you there.
A partir del madre con puro pinche cañonazo. Háganlo ahora. Vámonos, cabrones.
Fire.
Roger that. Just hold on, man. I'll be right there.
Oh, Christ. Smell that? Move there.
Nos encontramos. Aquí están estos güeyes.
Took you long enough.
Target's confirmed. Ready to assault.
Ready? Open fire.
Copy that.
ain't our guy. Go.
Copy that.
Move there.
Roger.
I need you there.
Copy. Well, that was messy as shit.
Fire.
Roger that. No targets present.
Closed container up ahead. Watch my 6.
Got you.
Got him. He's here.
Fuck. Sad to see a man like that end up like this.
His kin will be glad we found him.
Bowman will too. Bowman, we've located Sandoval's body. I'm sending you the location now.
Thank you. I'll send a team to pick him up. Just want to make sure he gets home.
Unfortunately, I know the feeling. Nomad out.
No tengo ni un boliviano, pues.
El Sueño wants to meet. Maybe he wants to negotiate, maybe he wants to kill you. Either way, watch your ass.
Drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
I got it. I'll fly.
squad out for intel?
We got a large cartel base. Keep your eyes open. I still don't see anybody.
What the fuck is going on?
Stay sharp. Watch for an ambush. Phone!
That's no IED. It's ringing too much.
Find it! There's the phone.
We gonna answer? I ain't picking that shit up.
Fucking hell. Hang on, I'll drive.
To the market, Jeeves.
Got some hostile activity.
Hola, caballeros. This is El Sueño. It is a pleasure to finally speak with you.
And here I thought we were gonna meet face to face. Don't tell me you're running late.
I apologize for the subterfuge. But people in our line of work, we must be cautious. But I am not the liar. There are no sicarios in your area. No unidad. I only wish to talk.
Tell us where you are. Then we'll talk.
I am only attempting to end the bloodshed. There is no need for it. It's bad for my business. And it is bad for Bolivia. This country has been trying to get back on its feet for decades. Do not kick it back down.
Says the guy who turned this country into his own personal glory hole. You got something of value to say?
There are 4 cars in front of you. Consider them a signing bonus.
You better say that again. Must be something wrong with my hearing. You want to hire us?
You're 4 of the most dangerous people alive. Of course I want to hire you. Every day you risk your life for your country. And your government pays you casi nada. Put those skills to work for me, for Santa Blanca, and you will make more money than you can imagine.
Sorry, but we're gonna have to politely ask you to go fuck yourself. See, we only came to this meeting to kill you. The fact that you aren't here just means you get a little more time on this earth. But I figure you should start saying your goodbyes, because we're coming for you, and we're gonna burn you down.
So be it. I will enjoy watching you try.
Bowman, we're still breathing. Though Sueño made us a pretty lucrative job offer.
Job offer? Did you take it?
Benefits package wasn't great, and we told him we were gonna kill him, so you're stuck with us for now.
Fair enough. Be in touch.
We've received word from Pat Katari that one of his rebels might have discovered El Sueño's location. Talk to the rebel and find out what he knows.
I've got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
No, huevón, porque puedo volver a la cana y de ahí no salgo vivo. Me culean y luego me matan. La virlocha de su mujer me pegó. Pues sí, compa. Esa chola es una ranfla. Entonces aprenda a cerrar la boca, maraco hijo de puta. Boludo, vos eres un boludo, huevón. Esa mujer te va a arruinar. Salud, hermanos. No, huevón.
Hola, compañero.
La virlocha de su mujer me pegó. Usted le gritó que era una ranfla.
I asked Pat Katari to send us a vehicle.
Esa chola es una ranfla. Te voy a dar un pelear juntos. Brindemos. Boludo, vos eres un boludo, huevón.
I'll pilot. Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
We'll go.
This is the RV. Something ain't right. Come on, move. Shit. I got a body here. It's that rebel leader, Amaru.
We freed that guy from the cartel.
I'm trying to call Pac, but it ain't going through.
Think Pac and his rebels threw down with the cartel? And Pac had to run?
It doesn't look like there was much of a fight here. I'm calling Bowman. Maybe she's heard from Pac. Bowman, we've got a situation. We set up a meet with Pac and one of his guys.
With Pac? Where are you?
Listen, instead of Pac, we found Amaru. He's been killed. Have you heard from Pat Katari?
Pat Katari is here with me in Pucara.
Bowman? Bowman!
The hell is going on here?
No idea, but we gotta get to Bowman, fast.
Never thought I'd hear myself say this about a CIA officer, but if they hurt her, I'll burn this whole fucking country down to get back at them.
Right there with you, man.
Bowman said Pac was with her, then the call got cut off.
Might be the sat phone dropped the call.
Might be Pac fucked us. Weaver, can you track Bowman's last known in Pucara?
Got it.
Bowman.
Pat Katari.
What about him?
He turned on us. We were sent here as a diversion.
Diversion from what?
Sueño. The rebels found out where he is. Get to the mausoleum. I'll meet you there. Nomad? You understand what this means, right?
From here on out, Pat Katari and the rebels are no longer our allies. Contact. Rebel hostiles.
Opening fire.
Shitballs.
Get down. Chopper, hit the dirt. Down, get down, Chopper.
Hola, camarada.
Pac, what the hell are you trying to do?
Doing what's right for my country. El Sueño will die on Bolivia's soil. My people must know. The government must know. The other cartels must know. The rebels are not slaves for the Americans. We are strong on our own.
That why you killed him off? Because he wasn't strong enough?
Amaru was a man of ideals. Brilliant ideals. But ideals do not feed people. Ideals do not build armies. Ideals do not take down corrupt governments.
Neither does getting your people killed.
My people know that if they die today, they will return tomorrow as thousands and thousands.
That's not gonna make it any less painful. Got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up. Bowman. Contact. Rebel hostiles. I'll drive.
Opening fire.
Pac, this is Nomad. How do you read? Over?
Loud and clear. Go for Pac. If there's one thing I've learned to embrace in this life, it's pain. A lesson I will soon teach to El Sueño. Now, unless you want to end up the same way, I suggest you leave Bolivia. Thank you for your help. Adios, camarada.
Fuck. They had a dam out here.
Yeah, the locals use it for irrigation.
Seems like overkill.
I reckon somebody was optimistic about agriculture in Bolivia.
Fucking hell.
Helicopter, get down.
These mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB builds them for their buchones. I've got a healthy enough...
Hold on. They're LT.
They know we're here.
Wait.
Good to go.
These mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB builds them for their buchones. I've got a healthy enough ego to say I want something like this when I die.
What are you, a SEAL? Because I don't know any quiet professionals.
Hold up.
Target down.
Ah! Thanks. Open fire.
Copy that.
Keep moving.
Copy that.
Show us your fucking hands. Now!
I would. But unfortunately, my hands are full at the moment.
Where is he? I want to see the big bad Jefe.
Put it down.
As you wish. Adios, Senor Katari.
You have 5 seconds to get on your knees and interlace your fingers before I put a hollow point through your forehead.
You're going to want to answer your phone, Officer Bowman.
Hello? Sir? Yes. Yes, I don't understand. Sir... Sir, that is not possible. I am telling you that it's not... Please, I am asking you that you... Sir... Yes, I understand. Fuck!
Bowman?
Fuck you! Fuck!
Bowman, what is it? Bowman?
He got full immunity. He made a deal and he got...
A deal with who?
Who do you think? The DOJ?
Hold on. Hold on. You're not saying...
He offered up the heads of 4 other cartels, plus 3 terror groups that traffic heroin.
His competition. How is this possible?
As I told you, if you have power, everything else follows. Now, if you don't mind, Senora Bowman. It seems that yesterday you were my adversary. Today you are nothing but my chauffeur. Take me to your supervisors.
I'm sorry.
Bowman, no!
The dream is dead. If you're watching this, that means I have executed El Sueño. I'm certain that people will think I went crazy. That I did it out of emotion, that I broke. Fuck them. They're wrong. I knew exactly what I was doing. This piece of shit, this monster, tortured my friend. Killed him. Decapitated my partner. Massacred thousands. And he gets to walk? Sorry, but not on my fucking watch. Given what El Sueño knew about Ricky Sandoval, he would have been unstoppable. Trivia question. What happens when you give immunity to a drug lord? Ding ding ding. You get a dictator. Taking out a drug lord is one thing, but stopping a dictator? You need a few more than 4 operators for that. My career, my freedom, my life is not worth more than the people of South America. Obviously, not everyone agrees, which is why I'm most likely now in a federal correctional institute, getting 3 hots in a cot for the next 45 to life for murder. By now, CIA has probably released an official statement saying the case officer in question is no longer employed by this agency and acted in direct opposition to her superiors. Her actions have caused great harm to the continued efforts of the intelligence community here and abroad. And guess what? They're right. I would have done the same thing as them. No hard feelings here. I just hope they don't leave Bolivia. Without Pakatari, the rebellion will tear itself apart with infighting. Unidad will make a deal with the next criminal organization that comes along, and the remains of Santa Blanca will split off and form new mini-cartels, all with shitty names like Nueva Frontera Cartel, Barrio Familia, and Los Hijos del Sueño. Everyone will continue killing each other for that coca. I wonder, if God knew all the destruction that this little leaf would bring, would she have still created it? Or maybe that's exactly why she did. I don't even know anymore. But it's no longer my question to answer. So I leave you with this. In the dying words of Augustus, founder and first emperor of the Roman Empire, have I played the part well? Then applaud as I exit. Bowman out.
de pólvora! ¡Estamos de fuera! ¡A partir de la madre con todo!
Call for some rebels to back us up.
Man. Down, yo, man down. Man down, over. Man down, yo, man down.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardenal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul. A conscience is a dangerous thing, mostly to the person who has one. Ramon Feliz couldn't live with himself. He was moments from taking the coward's way out when... It seems that in spite of his recent allegiance to us, Feliz still had one source who was willing to bring him information. Un chivato. Information I was now aware of, since I had people monitoring his every keystroke. It's a shame, really. If Ramon had known what was on its way, he would have gone through with the suicide.
Shame! The whole world condemns you!
Someone had leaked Ramon's story. Even without proof, the damage was done. Help me, Padre.
You are beyond help. I can do nothing for you.
Listen to me, old man. Do you believe that I could hurt a child? That I would risk losing my life's work for a small amount of money? Do you truly believe that?
No, I don't.
Good. Then you will hold a mass. Invite the most powerful and influential people in Bolivia. Defend me against these lies. Swear on the Santísima Muerte that what they say is false.
You are not coming?
No. I have business to take care of. Forgive me, Padre, for I have sinned.
Speak the secrets of your soul, my son.
Padre, I have lost the love of the people. I thought it was enough that they feared me. I was wrong. Me equivoqué. To win, I needed their love.
Why don't they love you, hijo? Because you have not made them love you. You must hold charity events.
Gracias, patrón.
Mother's Day and the Day of the Children. You must provide hospitals, schools, everything the people need. Es tu gente. Because the Bible tells us,
by his works shall you know him. Ramon Feliz, blogger, academic, internet journalist. All he ever wanted was to tell the truth. But whose truth? His? Feliz thought that there is only one truth. But we know that truth, like history, is written by the winner. His blog slandered me day after day after day. Por supuesto, something had to be done. So I hired hackers to track him down and offered him a job. I explained that telling my truth was much more preferable. My truth kept him alive. All Ramon Feliz ever wanted was to tell the truth. Now he had more truth than he could bear. Ramon Feliz, blogger, academic, internet journalist. All he ever wanted was to tell the truth. But whose truth? His? Feliz thought that there is only one truth. But we know that truth, like history, is written by the winner. His blog slandered me day after day after day. Por supuesto, something had to be done. So I hired hackers to track him down and offered him a job. I explained that telling my truth was much more preferable. My truth kept him alive. All Ramon Feliz ever wanted was to tell the truth. Now he had more truth than he could bear. Forgive me, Padre, for I have sinned.
Speak the secrets of your soul, my son.
Padre, I have lost the love of the people. I thought it was enough that they feared me. I was wrong. Me equivoqué. To win, I needed their love.
Why don't they love you, hijo? Because you have not made them love you. You must hold charity events.
Gracias, patrón.
Mother's Day and the Day of the Children. You must provide hospitals, schools, everything the people need. Es tu gente. Because the Bible tells us,
by his works shall you know him.
Shame. The whole world condemns you.
Someone had leaked Ramon's story. Even without proof, the damage was done. Help me, Padre.
You are beyond help. I can do nothing for you.
Listen to me, old man. Do you believe that I could hurt a child? That I would risk losing my life's work for a small amount of money? Do you truly believe that?
No, I don't.
Good. Then you will hold a mass. Invite the most powerful and influential people in Bolivia. Defend me against these lies. Swear on the Santísima Muerte that what they say is false.
You are not coming?
No. I have business to take care of. A conscience is a dangerous thing, mostly to the person who has one. Ramon Feliz couldn't live with himself. He was moments from taking the coward's way out when... It seems that in spite of his recent allegiance to us, Feliz still had one source who was willing to bring him information. Un chivato. Information I was now aware of, since I had people monitoring his every keystroke. It's a shame, really. If Ramon had known what was on its way, he would have gone through with the suicide. All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardenal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul. You cannot feed the hungry without food. You cannot heal the sick without medicine. And you cannot satisfy demand without a product. With the cocaine production in shambles, our market share was shrinking more and more every day. We increased prices, but it was a temporary solution. We would have to import from Peru and Colombia, invest heavier in meth and MDMA, a very costly and time-consuming endeavor. It would take years to rebuild. I had no choice. If workers were left unpaid for too long, there was no telling what they would resort to. But the biggest loser in all this was the people of Bolivia. Out of work with no means to support their families. All they could do was wait. Wait and see who was next to take possession of the coca fields. The great writer Balzac once said, "To have a family is to become hostage to fortune." I told El Yayo we had something in common. We're both too old to start over. Me to start a new organization. You to start a new family. Innovation versus experience. Technology versus tradition. Youth versus age. La Gringa versus El Yayo. I had been hoping they would complement each other, but they could not get along. They were too different.
I have been producing cocaine this way for years.
That's exactly the problem.
Our product was so good, the demand was only increasing. We couldn't keep up. I don't care how you do it. Science, tradition, or voodoo. Just make more. Or I'll find someone that can. I had told El Yayo and La Gringa to step up production. They claimed they were doing their best. Obviously, I had not been clear enough. This man's life was in your hands, and this is what you've done with it.
I can't do this anymore. Please, just let me go home. I swear to God, I won't tell anyone what happened here.
Sometimes I don't think you take me seriously. Next time I will show you how serious I can be. Desperate people make desperate mistakes. And I had made El Yayo and La Gringa desperate. I pressured them too much. But I had no choice. The attacks on our production were increasing. It was hurting our supply chain. If something was not done, we would lose our market share. So I pushed them to produce more coke. They couldn't do it. So they started to cut it, dilute it, lower the quality to increase the quantity. An understandable mistake. But a mistake nevertheless. I had spent years branding Santa Blanca, a quality product, the best in the world, a primo price for a primo product. Problem was, the product wasn't primo anymore. And someone had to pay for that. El Yayo was born amidst the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years. A medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the Dignity Plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live. You cannot feed the hungry without food. You cannot heal the sick without medicine. And you cannot satisfy demand without a product. With the cocaine production in shambles, our market share was shrinking more and more every day. We increased prices, but it was a temporary solution. We would have to import from Peru and Colombia, invest heavier in meth and MDMA, a very costly and time-consuming endeavor. It would take years to rebuild. I had no choice. If workers were left unpaid for too long, there was no telling what they would resort to. But the biggest loser in all this was the people of Bolivia. Out of work with no means to support their families. All they could do was wait. Wait and see who was next to take possession of the coca fields. Here's a lesson in cocaineonomics. The biggest mistake most people make is focusing solely on the product. Claro, you need something to sell, but that's not where you make the money.
1 kilo of coca leaves costs about $1.50. It takes 400 kilos of coca leaves to make 1 kilo of cocaine. Even when turned into cocaine base, a kilo is only worth $1,200 in Bolivia.
However, every time you cross a border, the value increases.
Once we reach Colombia, it's already $2,200. We hit southern Mexico, $12,000. Cross the border into Texas, $20,000. New York City, our $1,200 investment is now worth $35,000. Paris, London, $68,000 to $74,000.
It's a pipeline that carries the product to the people that need it. Sustenance for the thirsty. Once in place, the pipeline feeds itself.
Workers, vehicles, wages, bribes.
But when there's a clog in the pipe...
They took out another shipment. We lost 7 tons last week.
4 planes the week before?
The water backs up.
There's too much surplus. We can't keep it secure.
My men are selling to each other.
We can't pay people if they're not moving product.
They're kidnapping civilians for ransom money.
Too much water.
We have to take Valeria and go.
He'll kill us before we leave the country.
Then what's the answer?
When I find it, I'll let you know.
And you drown. Nidia finally had the answer to her problems.
A convoy.
The investors in Mexico wanted their money. This whole time she had been trying to sneak it out to them.
Why sneak when we can force it through? Reinforced armor, heavily armed, multiple trucks, helicopter patrols, carrying $17 billion.
Mira, you can't be serious. If we lose that money, it's over. But when we're killed, what happens to Valeria?
There is no other way.
No, Reina, we're not doing it.
Ay, Boquita, corazón. I'm not asking. I'm telling.
And who do you expect to lead this convoy?
You're the only man I trust with something this important.
But what if I don't make it back?
I would never let that happen.
No more excuses. We want our fucking money ahora.
Nidia will take care of this.
Sueño, do we need to make a change here?
Nidia has been one of our best people for years.
Maybe too many. Maybe she's lost her edge.
Over time, I had seen many buchones come and go. When you're king, you learn to lose a few knights. But Nidia Flores was different. I had taken her under my wing from a young age. She was the closest thing I would ever have to a daughter. She was my reina. If I fed her to the wolves, a part of me would die with her. You'll get your money, se lo juro. I guarantee it.
Don't make us regret this. Sostén tu palabra.
For Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nidia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the Beauty Queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nidia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels. My trafficking network was dismantled. No more cocaine came in. No more money went out. The drugs that remained lay there wrapped in cellophane, rotting away, becoming worthless. My men wondered where their next payout was going to come from. I had spent years building these routes. Billions of dollars in manpower, transportation, relationships, all gone. Including the Beauty Queen. I gave Nidia Flores everything, and she paid me back by running like a coward, instead of dying like royalty. Now she would spend the rest of her life serving the Americans. She killed her child's father for nothing. Isn't it amazing? You remove a few buchones, and the machine falls to pieces. Nidia Flores was in trouble, and she knew it. It wasn't just the drugs that were being attacked. It was the money, la bronca. Money that was supposed to have gone to our investors in Mexico, and never made it.
What are you gonna do?
No excuses, no rationalizations, no nothing. Nidia knew she had to find the solution, before the solution found her. The Beauty Queen failed. In total, she lost more than $17 billion. Nidia knew she was in danger. She needed more time. She needed someone to blame. She needed to make a sacrifice.
I'm so sorry, baby. For you, mi rey.
But it wasn't enough. You fucked up, mi reina. I gave her a head start, because I loved La Reina de Belleza. But in Bolivia, love doesn't get you very far. What's his name?
He's a doll, Tío. He doesn't have one. You have to be alive to have a name.
See, I imagine that's true. Nidia, mi reina.
Yes, mi rey.
You know this expression. I love you more than life.
Claro, of course.
I love you, my queen. But not more than life. El Mudo was outmanned and outgunned, and he knew it. What do you do when you don't have an army and you need one? You buy one. Every officer, like every prostitute, has a price.
Quiebren al sueño.
It was the right move. I would have done the same thing. But El Mudo forgot. Fear is always worth more than money. Our security infrastructure was being attacked. It made me question if La Plaga, our head sicario, was up to the task, or if he was too distracted with social media antics. Are you too busy chasing pussy on the internet to do your fucking job? Or is fucking your job?
No, Jefe. He's my brother, Sueño. I will keep him in line.
La Plaga got the message. Too well. He doubled down.
Whoever's behind this, know that we will find you. Know that for every one of us you kill, we will kill 10 civilians at random. There is no such thing as innocent to me.
The little pendejo had no idea how much damage he had just caused. La Plaga's response to the attacks proved he did not understand that the most basic function of a drug trafficking organization is to make money.
What does your father do?
He's a halcón.
A lookout?
Sí.
He hasn't been doing his job, has he?
I don't know.
Killing innocent people does not help you. Just the opposite. It alienates the people you need most. It sends them into the arms of your enemies. Who is really your brother? Tu carnal? The man you grew up with? Fought with? Bled with? Grew rich with? Or some guy whose mother got fucked by your father? La Plaga has gone too far. You know what you must do. I thought it was only fair to let El Mudo take care of his little brother. He would do it quickly, mercifully. Nothing like what I saw in the videos. I am not my brother's keeper. That's the Bible. That's God.
Run.
El Mudo chose to go against the word of God. El Mudo was going to try to kill me, just as I was going to kill him. Black is for vengeance. White is for safety. Gold is for success. Ahora, I ask you, how can any saint grant contradictory prayers from two different men? It has been my experience that gods always side with the man who has the most money, the most men, and the most power. I had lost the one man I could always trust, mi hermano. How many men would be more loyal to him than to me? How much power would he take? Would that be enough for him to take me out? I would always have an advantage, though. I grew up with the man. I knew how his mind worked. I knew his next move before he did. I just had to be patient. Francisco Ricardo Munguia. El Mudo. The wall. The wall between me and my enemies. The wall between me and death. We were born hours apart in the same village. As boys, we were as poor as the rats that scrambled across our dirt floor. Our huts in the shadows of the hilltop mansions, where the narco bosses lived like conquerors. El Mudo took a different path. He joined the army. Special forces. He rose through the ranks, helped to protect the local narcos, was paid in cocaine and money along with promotions. When we met again, Francisco hermano, why are you still in the army? You and me together, we could rule. We will protect each other, as we did when we were boys. We will share, like brothers. My security forces were shattered. I was a king without an army. My generals were dead or captured. I had no defenses, no armor. What use was a gun without a loyal hand to hold it? I had lost the only man I ever considered a friend. And when I asked my partners in Mexico for more sicarios, they refused. I would try to recruit from the gangs in El Salvador and Honduras. One man's war zone is another man's talent pool. But it would take time to train them, to cultivate them. Time I would spend with a target on my back, waiting for someone else to come for the crown.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros. I've got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's given his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.